As we all know by now, Devin Haney and Floyd Schofield had a sparring session about a year or two ago, maybe longer than that. I can't remember exactly. It was supposed to have happened. But in that sparring session, it's alleged that Kid Austin got the better of the sparring and that he hurt Devin Haney. Well, Kid Austin had a fight last night, and since he didn't get the knockout, a lot of people are talking down on him, saying he's not ready for this person, saying he's not ready for Freaky Man Keyshawn.
Lance Crawford, man. Oh my gosh.
Just a lot of dumb takes. I watched the fight. I'm not going to lie. I stopped watching the fight after the 6th round because it was basically the same shit. Floyd trying to handle he was fighting a tall, long fighter. He was trying to handle the distance, trying to get inside. And every time it looked like he was about to get the knock, he hurt the dude. It looked like he was about to get the knockout. The bell would ring and the dude would survive. He got saved by the bell like 5-6 times. So I got bored of the fight and I went and watched the Lakers and Celtics game last night. But he didn't look bad. I don't know what people are talking about. And the guy he fought, Mercado, never been stopped before. And he's been in the ring with some good competition. O'Shaquie Foster, Chris Colbert, Lamont Roach. He been in the ring with some real guys, and he hasn't been stopped before. But some people will say he only had one fight in the last 3 years. Well, he just fought in December, and he got a knockout win. And his last loss before that was the O'Shaquie Foster, who's getting ready to fight for a title coming up soon. And before that, he lost to Chris Colbert, who was one of the hottest prospects at the time, and he went the distance with both of them. So I don't think it's bad that Floyd didn't get the stoppage. He had a good performance. It wasn't a great performance. I say a good performance, in my opinion. But Devin Haney used just to go after him and said, Floyd Schofield need to keep my name out his mouth. Dude, sorry. Then Floyd Schofield said, let's fight then if I'm sorry. And then here's where the bullshit capping started. Devin Haney said this bullshit right here. I don't fight Tuneups. Really? Is this what we doing now? First you dick ate Tank. Now you dicking Earl Spence. For real, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, do y'all remember when Devin Haney said this? When Lomachenko fought Teofimo? Loma's too old and too small. And he used the wrong two. It's T-O-O. But y'all love to call Tank slow. If Loma was too old and too small 2.5 years ago, what is he now? He's even older, and he's just as small. The only difference is Devin Haney is even bigger than Teofimo. So what do you call that? That's not a tune-up? If somebody was too old and too small 3 years ago, 2.5 years ago, and you just fighting them now, and they just struggled in their last fight after being out of the ring, what do you call that, bro? But maybe since Lomachenko is a tune-up by Devin Haney's standards, maybe we'll see a stoppage. Bill was already going around saying Devin was going to knock Lomachenko out. So we should get a stoppage, right? We should get a knockout. We haven't gotten one in 4 years. We about due for one. Man, forget the knockout. Because something just came to my attention that I didn't even realize. I believe Phenom Boxing tweeted it. Not only has Devin Haney not knocked out an opponent in 4 years, but he hasn't even dropped an opponent in almost 4 years. And he's been in the ring with some guys who are known for not having chins. Gamboa was getting rocked by everybody going into that fight by Devin Haney and after. He had 3 knockout losses going into that fight. Won a decision with Devin Haney without getting hurt at all. Then got knocked out by Pitbull Cruz. Linares had 5 knockout losses going into that fight. George Kambosos in the first fight with Teofimo almost got knocked out in the 10th round by Teofimo, who was weak and tired at that point. Alfredo Santiago was the last fighter that Devin Haney dropped. And he didn't knock him out, but he did drop him. But let's look at his record. After he lost to Devin Haney, he got a first-round KO win. And then he got knocked out by Ricardo Nunes. This Ricardo Nunes right here, who you're probably thinking, damn, where do I know him from? He looked kind of familiar. Then if you look at his record, you'll see, oh yeah, that's the guy that Tank knocked out in 2 rounds. Devin Haney is out here going 12 rounds with guys that got knocked out by a guy that Tank knocked out in 2 rounds. And remember, Devin is the one talking about all Tank fight is tune-ups. Now he's saying he don't fight tune-ups to Floyd Schofield. But according to Devin Haney, since Ricardo Nunes is a tune-up, Gervonta Davis' tune-up knocked out a guy you went 12 rounds with. So what does that say about you, bro? To call Kit Austin a tune-up because he didn't get a knockout when you haven't even dropped an opponent in 4 years is ridiculous. But maybe that wasn't what Devin Haney was talking about. Maybe he was just talking about from a skill standpoint. So I'm going to be fair to him. Maybe he wasn't talking about because he didn't get the knockout. But that's what it seemed like. But I did see a lot of people saying this under Devin Haney's tweet too. If you can't fight him, drop the sparring footage then with Floyd Schofield. You had no problem dropping that footage with Hector Garcia. You got that shit out quick. Drop that Floyd Schofield sparring footage. Since we ain't going to get the fight, since he a tune-up and you don't fight tune-ups, can we get the sparring footage at least? You drop the Hector Garcia footage. That's all I'm saying. But that's what I got for y'all. I'm out.